Hi, thanks for coming and checking out my channel. If this is your first time, thanks for coming and checking out my video. This is going to be a video about Tomiyasu, looking at the transfer business we did this summer window. This is part of a series, so please make sure you check out the others. If you like, please make sure you click the thumbs up and subscribe and share if possible. So yeah, let's get into this Tomiyasu video. Okay, Tomiyasu has been a fantastic bit of business. I mean, there's no getting around it. He is quite the player. Everybody at Arsenal loves him. I don't think there's anybody that's got a bad word to say about him. Fans, whether it's social media, whether it's managers saying about him, everybody seems to love him. And I think, just having a look at some of his character traits, you can understand why. Looking at the business of the deal, he was signed for about £16 million on a 4-year contract. So that is £4 million per year of the budget he's taken up, which is a very small amount. If you look at the likes of Odegaard, who was bought for 29, nearly 30 million on a 4-year contract, this is considerably higher. You're looking at that being in and around the kind of 7.5 million a year mark. 4 million a year is again a fantastic business, a bit of business. His wages is estimated to be in about 40k per week, which breaks down to just over 2 million a year. So you're looking at this transfer costing Arsenal just over 6 million a year on the budget, which, I mean, is fantastic. Tomiyasu, I imagine, is going to be someone that's going to be at Arsenal for a long time. But if he is sold on, his upsell is huge. Upsell potential, especially, is huge because of the way he's performing. And when you look at the trajectory of his career so far, he's made big leaps. Moving from these different kind of Japan to Belgium, Belgium to Italy, and then Italy to England. So I only assume his value is going to continue to increase exponentially. So looking at him as a player, he is exactly in the mold of what Arteta likes. He's tall, very physical, very quick. I think he's pretty much this season, I think he's 100% for aerial duels won, which is fantastic. We were giving away a lot of goals in the preseason through set pieces. So having somebody who can come in and who can win headers has been huge. It takes a lot of pressure off the back line as well, keeps us on the front foot. Good passer of the ball. I think he's got a pass completion rate of 83.6%, which is, extraordinary, especially for somebody who plays kind of as a right back. Lots of progressive passes, 4.2 progressive passes per game. He is also great defensively, as I mentioned. 2 blocks per game, 3.5 interceptions per game, 4.75 clearances per game, which is up there in the 99th percentile. Aerial duels, as I mentioned, up there in the 99th percentile. So for those things, he's one of the strongest players around, pretty much. He is also an engine, loves to get forward. Not the most in terms of progressive carries, probably because he's got a very good range of passing with both feet. And so he releases the ball early, doesn't really carry it so much. And then also, the way we're using him at Arsenal is he kind of steps into midfield. So it doesn't actually get, much further forward into the box as much as perhaps he has previously. But, he is not really a dribbler either. As I said, he tends to use the ball much better in terms of his passing. I think in the game against Burnley yesterday, I think I saw something that said he had the most touches in the game. And so he's a player that likes to get involved in the game, likes to be on the ball, likes to influence the game. Very good at helping us on both sides of the ball. And for the amount of money that he's is going for in terms of his annual cost, is, I mean, just over 6 million a year is fantastic business. I think moving forward, I think what we'll see from him is more in terms of his influence, in terms of kind of like shot creation and that kind of thing, as he kind of gets into midfield and kind of works out what's going on around him in our system. A few more through balls, which is something he definitely has in his locker. A few more of the kind of diagonal balls and crosses I'll expect to see from him as well, as long as he continues with the defensive work he's been doing, which, as I mentioned earlier, has been helping us not have to turn around and go towards our own goal, but we can kind of keep the ball in front of us because he wins the headers. Absolutely made up with this transfer. What makes this transfer even better is Tottenham looked at him and decided to go elsewhere. Tomiyasu is going to become a firm favourite, Premier League favourite. I wouldn't be surprised to see him in and around a Premier League strongest 11 in the years to come. So, looking forward to watching his Arsenal career progress, that's for sure. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please click the thumbs up and subscribe and share. And as always, come on, you Gunners.